But here it is linked with a place called Teman. Just to give you the context of this verse, it is a prayer of Habakkuk. As he is praying to God, God inspires him to make this prophecy in verse 3. Again, this verse appears to be in the past tense, but for the same reason that Deuteronomy 33:2 is a future prophecy, so is Habakkuk 3:3. It appears that God is giving Habakkuk a glance at a future event, and Habakkuk is telling it as he sees it, in the future or in the past tense. In fact, verse 2 has Habakkuk asking God for present and future blessings, and this leads to his inspired prophecy in verse 3. And one more quick note about this. According to my Bible, the New American Version, verse 3 says, God comes from Tema. So it's not in the past tense in my Bible. In other words, God is coming from this place in the sense that he is sending us his guidance through his prophets. Now, in order to better understand where Mount Paran is, we need to find out where Teman is. According to J. Hastings' Dictionary of the Bible, Teman is an oasis just north of Medina. For those of you who don't know, Medina is in Arabia, the city of the Prophet Muhammad, the place where Islam started to develop into a mighty empire of faith. With this information, we now are sure that Paran must be Arabia, and in particular, Mecca. Read Habakkuk 3:3 again. It all makes perfect sense. Muhammad did indeed come from Paran in 622 CE. He and his followers were forced to migrate from Mecca, Paran, to Medina, Teman, where he spent the rest of his prophetic life teaching his people the guidance from God, the Quran. These two cities, Mecca and Medina, or Paran and Teman, are very important to Muslims. In fact, every chapter of the Quran is classified as either from the Meccan period or the Medinan period.